Only by the Night, Kings of Leon's fourth album. We are about to rank it, aren't we, boys?
So much.
So ranky. Closer is the opening track, and again,
Isn't it
well,
just?
not again because this is the first song, but great starter,
Isn't it
great
funny?
opener to a
Isn't it
record.
funny that the opener though is called Closer?
This guy. This guy. Yeah, it's probably one of the best openers that
Ever.
Of all
done.
time.
They've done. If not my favourite opener of theirs.
Oh.
No, that's a lie. But it's up there with good songs. So, the whole sort of outro bit where it finally kicks in, just balls to the walls, multiple walls and balls
So many
everywhere.
balls and walls.
So many balls and walls. It's just great. What a way to start things off. We've not decided to number these
Oh,
tiers.
Liam!
Oh no.
So,
Well, there's 11.
technical
Oh god,
difficulties.
this is just such a faux pas, guys. I'm so sorry.
But it's definitely going in the second tier for me.
Yes.
Not 2 to.
Just a general ease, Liam. Do 2 to 4. Maybe even like 2 to 8.
Lol.
Ah, yeah.
B5.
B5.
5, 6, 2, 3, 4.
My
5,
screen
6,
just
7, 8,
went
9, 10. That's
black
nice. That's
there,
nice.
and
Easy
that
one.
really freaks me out.
So
Nice and easy.
we're saying 2 to 4 for this one.
Comfortably.
Absolutely.
Comfortably, yeah. I think so. I think so. I think that's it. That is
Okay.
just.
Thank you. Next up, Crawl. What a stonking bass line on this.
Absolutely
Oh my giddy ants.
gutty.
Um,
Yeah. It's good. It's very good. This was
It's-
one of my favourites when I was younger. Not so much anymore,
yeah,
but it's
Yeah,
fantastic
agreement.
still.
it is great, but if you've watched any of our other ranks, I feel like it falls into that same thing for me of like when I've had enough of it, it's
Mm.
getting skipped, and that's normally halfway through. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, like it's again, it sounds great. The bass sounds great. I don't really care for the song that much. You know, if I wouldn't be interested in listening to someone cover this song. I think I've established that's a good way of thinking about it sometimes. In terms of is it a good song? Is if anyone did a cover of this, I wouldn't care because the song itself isn't that interesting. You know, you want to hear how someone's going to do Closer, but Crawl.
Mm.
So I've established that now. That's established.
5 to 7 for this for now.
For now.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I said for now, Liam. You know,
Yeah, I heard.
don't get stroppy with me, boy.
I heard.
Sex on Fire is next.
Banger.
It's a good song. Great pop song as
Quite-
well, to be
Quite
honest.
an underground one as well. I don't think many people know
I
this
don't
one
think
very
many
well.
people have heard of this.
Yeah, it's quite.
It is
Great
really hard.
elements
It
of
is
it,
really
and
hard to.
Caleb's vocal performance is actually amazing. It reminded him I listened to it today when I was blasting it in my ears. These two things here, but what a voice on this song in particular. Really packs a punch.
It's really hard to disassociate just how popular the song is, as without sounding like a gimp. While being a fan of Kings of Leon, and then having to hear the song everywhere, still, when you go out and all that jazz.
I mean, yeah, I'm stuck in the headspace of like I've heard it too much still. I appreciate it's a well performed song, well captured performance and recording, but I really don't ever want to put it on or listen to it.
100%.
So
I've recently got back around to not skipping it when it comes on in the album, which I used to do. So I'm getting back to it because I don't go out as much as I used to. But I could still take it or leave it. But it's undeniably a great song.
I'm trying to listen to it now. I'm very consciously trying to decouple from prior knowledge. I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of you've never heard this song before. and compare. They're just singing very loud. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
she
that
is.
Lydia, is it?
Blade, just tone it down a little. Of trying to, of very consciously trying to pretend I've never heard it before, and basing it on kind of other Kings of Leon stuff. How does it sound? And I would say, I would think that the verses are pretty mid Kings of Leon.
No cap.
It wouldn't draw me in. I think, and the chorus I'd go, wow. So there's that for you. If that helps. If that helps at all.
No, not really. 8 to 10.
I can't wait for that bit in the teaser.
8 to 10.
That's gonna be
I'm
great.
gonna say.
Yeah, 8 to 10.
It feels
Well,
like a shame that though, you know.
It's not
not,
shame,
it's
mate.
Kings of
It's
Leon.
Kings of Leon.
Fantastic.
Use somebody. This one,
Number one.
I'm the other side of it now.
Yeah.
I did hear it a lot when I was a Ute, but I'm no longer a Ute, and I didn't hear it a lot in between then. So I've come back around on it, and it just is anthemic, but not to the point of being anthemic for anthemic's sake.
It's not cheesy or anything either.
Yeah, that's the better way of putting it. And great chorus, great little solo section,
Yeah.
and the bridge is also. I forget that happens in the song, but it's
I'm
nice.
ready
I
now.
forget.
I'm ready now too.
Mm.
Yeah, for me, I always loved it when it was out, and I never ever reached a negative point. So it's just like it's grown over the years because now nostalgia plays an even bigger part. They're like, I just love this song so much. I think it's fantastic.
Okay.
That's what I think.
It's definitely up there. It's 100% a 2 to 4
Is it?
for now.
Absolutely.
Is it? Okay.
It is fantastic. The very final chorus is amazing. Specifically, the final one. Yeah, it's a great song. And I think this deserves the fame that Sex on Fire has.
Yeah.
Not to say that this obviously isn't famous.
Yeah.
But this is the better song.
The
Yeah,
accolade.
I think it's
if
just
one of them had
because
to-
it mentioned sex. I think
Oh!
people were a little bit like excited about the fact that they could kind of sing about. I think that was a very minimal and very early on in the game sort of mindset. Was it mentioned sex, but I think that is kind of as an undertone has kept it in people's minds, or did at the time anyway.
Next up, Manhattan, one of the better songs off the album. Absolutely fantabulous.
Get it up there right now.
I wouldn't say it's number one.
Well,
It's comfortably a 2 to 4 though.
it's comfortably a 2 to 4. This is my favourite song on the record. And especially over the last few years, this has really solidified as potentially definitely top 3 Kings of Leon songs.
Battles.
Yeah.
I mean, talking
Wow.
about solids, have you ever been to York? And I heard there's a pretty big one there.
There's a pretty big old poop.
Yeah, for me, this one, I never really listened to this album much when it came out. So there's a lot of tracks on this that are very recent, kind of have recently entered into my brain. Manhattan's definitely one of the ones that sticks out the most, but I'm missing a lot of years of loving, of good loving on that one. But I do think it's a great song.
Yeah,
Really good
great
song.
bass, great guitar riffs, just great rhythms.
Vocal performance.
Vocals are great, and yeah, it's just solid song.
I have no idea where it is as well, but there's a specific live
Manhattan, mate.
performance. That is
Yeah.
amazing. And Yanni, you'll have probably seen it, but Liam, I know you never will, but you should watch it.
Maybe.
Next, we have Revelry, another song, very good.
This is like one of the go-to songs for me whenever I'm going to listen to this album, and an unskippable song in my opinion.
Mm.
Out of every song ever, unskippable. Yeah, I very much love this song. So comfortably a 2 to. Did I say 2 to 5 before? 2 to 4.
No,
I
you
know.
didn't. Yeah, it's comfortably a 2 to 4, which I'm very worried we've already got too much in there.
Yeah. Well,
So that's fun.
It's better album
Um,
on this one.
It is. It's. I said this in the group before, but it's wild because this is a very underrated album.
Yeah.
It's obviously outshone by Sex on Fire and You Somebody, but as an album, it's genuinely,
Yeah.
Whole album's so
genuinely
underrated.
brilliant. Yeah,
I think for
absolutely.
a lot of people, myself included, it was quite heavily marred by Sex on Fire and the kind of few listens I had given it. It just wasn't quite the Kings of Leon sound I wanted for a long time. Whereas, yeah, I'm kind of on the other side of that now, and it's a very good one.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is 100% a 2 to 4, so get it up there.
Put it in there, Sonny.
Oh, Christ,
Next
this is-
up, we have 17.
Yeah.
There's one I could definitely leave. Always reminds me of Christmas.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, this is definitely a wintertime tune, but yeah, specifically Christmas
Yeah,
time.
you're
Is
right.
it there's bells in it? Is
Yeah, I
there?
think that's what it is in the
Yeah.
intro. Yeah, it's a very good song. I do enjoy it, but I think it's potentially the worst on the album.
It also sounds like it
Oh.
could be on the Holdovers. Sorry, I'm just sticking to the Christmas thing. If the Holdovers wasn't set when it was, and it was set
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
2008,
I get that. Yeah, no,
but I don't know if I've been the worst.
Oh, I don't know. I do like it, but it's one of those ones that maybe it's something to do with the fact that it's a number, but the name never stands out to me. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
Maybe we put this in 8 to 10 for now, if we're all feeling some kind of way about it.
Yeah, I'm now looking ahead, and is this or one of us going to be in the bottom?
Yeah.
But I also feel like that's not right either. So
Mm-mm. Next up, Notion. This is a single, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say this is such a single vibe on this song.
Mm.
Great guitar riff.
very Snow Patrol.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, they really got the stadium rock vibe down on this one, didn't they?
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
Little callback to Charmer with a little scream later on in the song.
Yeah. I love the solo in this as well. Like the octave effect on the guitar is really nice. Also very Christmassy. This one.
Yeah,
I mean, this one makes me feel all warm and cozy inside.
100%. It's got a great chorus. This one.
Yeah.
It's a great song. But yeah, for some reason,
It is
it's
a great
not
song.
standing out to me as a it's not. It feels on this album, it's relatively middle of the road, really, which is
I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
was one of my favourites when I was younger, but since appreciating music a bit more, it's not really one that stands out. I think it's a comfortable 5 to 7 for me personally.
Yeah. I'd agree.
listen. I'd agree.
Next up, I Want You. Oh, what a
Boy.
song. What a beauty of a song.
Now it's time for a bit of revisionism because when we did a classic on Only by the Night, I'm pretty sure I said I wasn't that bothered about this song. That has changed.
Good.
That has changed. Still not one of my favourites, but it's definitely on the higher end of the album for me now.
This is definitely one of my favourites. I think I've always enjoyed it, loved it, to be honest with you.
Same, it's one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, I'd be happy saying 2 to 4 for this one, to be honest.
Crikey!
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I
would.
I will agree with that challenge that we're setting ourselves there. That sounds right to me too.
Next up, Be Somebody. Now it's between this and 17 for me as being like possibly the worst.
Whoa!
But
Surely not.
So, Liam, you're not telling me that Cold Desert was potentially your bottom.
I mean, I don't. But I also said when I said that it doesn't feel right either. But I'd like every other song more. So yeah, including Be Somebody.
There's going to be a couple of arguments in this.
No.
Do you know what the thing is? Because I just haven't listened to this album so much. I don't think I've listened to Cold Desert that much.
Oh, there's so many words I could call
Well,
it.
we'll go get onto that
My
in a
own
minute.
fault. I appreciate it.
Whatever it is.
Be Somebody. I get where you're coming from, where it could potentially be the worst, but I enjoy it.
I do
I don't
enjoy
think
it.
it is.
Now I've got it on in the background. I think I do enjoy it more than 17.
I really
So the chorus of this does feel like a
shit.
down.
Yeah, it's very underwhelming.
Mm.
Yeah, Yeah, so it can't be higher than an 8 to 10 for me. And
Yeah,
that is a
it's
big
really good.
disappointment.
Everything but the chorus is great.
Yeah,
in
the
this.
chorus really is crap. Liam?
I love it. Really, I don't know. I don't think it is a letdown because it kind of just the way it goes from the kind of weird verses and then opens out into that chorus. I think works really well.
No.
Okay. Guess not. Guess it's going into 8
Well-
to 10 then, isn't it?
Well, I mean, with that, I think me and Liam both agreeing then that it would be 8. Did you say it was better than 17, Liam?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
17's got to be 11 then in that case.
yeah.
There's
17
nothing,
to 11. There you go. There's some number consideration for you.
Your Honour. Don't really work.
No.
And then Cold Desert.
Number 1, please.
It's not number 1.
It is top spot.
It's not.
Top spot. Number 1.
It's not anymore.
It's the best.
I used to think it was, and I fucking love it. And it is a song that will forever remind me of you, Yanni.
Well, thanks.
I
didn't write it.
No, I know.
Number,
But
number 1.
I don't think it's number 1, but it's definitely 2 to 4. Definitely.
Okay, I do know this more than I originally have let on. I very much know the song, but yeah, I don't. It kind
It's
of it feels
beautiful.
a bit like not don't mean it's in a negative way, but they're trying to kind of play Arizona again. Do you know what I mean? They're trying
Yeah.
to pull the same
Yeah.
thing. I don't think this
That's
is
why for me
anywhere
it's
near
not
as
number
much
1.
as Arizona though.
Yeah,
I
that is
think
why it's not number 1 for me.
It's a solid song. It just. I know this is a really stupid thing to say, but I can only imagine this is just a much more personal thing for you, Yanni, that you like this, and I understand how fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous that sounds. But
No, you're probably right.
like objectively, I don't think it's even 2 to 4 personally.
No, it definitely is.
Again, I can't say objectively and personally in the same sentence, but
The
you know
feel-
what I'm trying to get at.
Just the general feel of the song, the part where it fades out and then Caleb's vocals
Oh,
being
don't
faded
tell.
back in, is like as heartbreaking a recording as there has ever been.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, and then when it breaks back out into the full vocals, it's unbelievable. And the more I'm listening to it, the more it could potentially be number 1.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna cry.
yeah, no,
I
I mean, for me,
I love the song.
the
not
only
bad.
song above this on this album for me is Manhattan. So depending on how people view the other songs, then I wouldn't be against it being number 1.
Put it in 2 to 4 because I think with what me and Cal are saying, it's definitely going there. Now
I'd say put Crawl down.
I agree with that.
Yes.
I do
Yep.
agree with that.
I would say out of the lot in 2 to 4 that could be moved down, I'd probably move down You Somebody.
That's
I'm
wild.
just going to pull the pin on that and walk away.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, but I've just realised what you just said.
Okay. I'm going to say there was supreme lack of
I was
surprise.
reminding myself what
actually.
Notion sounded like.
What out of them? What could potentially be number 1 for you guys? For me, it would be Manhattan or Cold Desert.
I could take a few, to be fair, but Cold Desert isn't one of them. It would be Closer, You Somebody, Manhattan.
What is your number 1?
Revelry, I Want You. I think I equally... if I was pressed for one, maybe Revelry?
Revelry is a great shot. That's probably be my third favorite. Yeah.
I don't know what to. Besides You Somebody, I don't know what I'd move down.
Well, we need to move 2 down.
I
know.
think
Make this even
I'd
harder.
probably move You Somebody down just for. I don't know.
All of those songs mean. I know that
Fine.
we need to try and be objective about it, but they all mean more, and I think they have a longer lasting effect. The longevity is better.
I think I'd personally move I Want You Down, but I understand that you two wouldn't.
I think maybe,
but then
maybe
Liam,
Closer.
Maybe Closer, yeah.
I
wouldn't
Closer.
be against. I wouldn't be against Closer being moved down.
Okay.
Just think about what they all offer.
It's top of 5 to 7 though.
Yeah, well, it would have to be because it's the first song on the album. So in terms of the way we move things about, it would have to be there, yeah. To be honest with you, I hate this now.
This is.
Oh, I've literally just got to the bit where it fades back in on Cold Desert.
Yeah, it's.
I did not ever expect that this would be the one we'd have at the end.
I still think Manhattan though. For me personally, I really do. I think that's an unbelievable song. It's got everything.
I really don't disagree, but
yeah,
it's also not one I would ever think. Again, coming into this, never expected it to be number one.
No.
So it kind of just feels weird.
But right.
Well, boys.
Well, Manhattan. I think Manhattan is Revelry. I don't mean to shit on Cold Desert, but
you are.
If you don't agree, you wouldn't even have Cold Desert in 2 to 4, would you? No. So it can't be number one then. Like, despite how much we love it, I think we just got to be happy that it's in 2 to 4.
Guys.
Just the way it goes. I think Revelry is genuinely fantastic. It's a great song.
Yeah,
I think
really
I've listened to Revelry more, so there's something in my heart that says that. But also, I think Manhattan may be a better song. So
I think Manhattan.
I don't know.
Do Manhattan?
I guess I'll have to
see.
listen
If I was listening to the album, I'd probably say like Cold Desert and I Want You would be like my number ones. But
I'd also say
Manhattan. Oh, would you?
Yeah,
well, based on
we're not getting cut off.
Yeah,
I've already.
No, I love it, but based on the Cold Desert ruling, you're not having I Want You either.
Oh right, why? Where's that for you? Low down.
It would be 5 to 7 for me.
Okay. Well, in that case, then it is just between Manhattan and Revelry, isn't it?
Callum, if it was in 5 to 7, what would come up from 5 to 7?
Closer, probably.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Well, no, it would definitely be Closer, but.
Okay. I'm struggling with this. I'm going back and forth between them, which I know isn't great for anyone watching.
I think the problem with that, I'm doing the same thing, is I've listened to Revelry so much more than Manhattan, and so again, like I said on the last one, every time I listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, I love this bit. Whereas Manhattan, again, every time I listen to it, I feel like I'm hearing it brand new.
No, Revelry is for me. I've just that whole like extended. Chorus outro, like I told myself, boy away you go, into how it felt like snow. Oh, whenever he sings those words, yeah.
The fact that this album goes You Somebody, Manhattan, Revelry, that's not a bad 3-song run, that is it?
It's really not. I would say out of the things we're left with, Revelry is gonna have to be my number one then.
I'm just listening to the guitar and
I'd still put
Manhattan.
I'd still put Manhattan. I'd be happy with Revelry, but I'm putting forward Manhattan.
I don't know why I'm finding this so hard. If you're both one or the other, I'll make the choice. Revelry's number one.
Okay, fair enough.
That was unbelievably close, as you probably could tell from watching.
If you've been watching, yeah,
you probably have seen that. But thanks for watching the whole video. If you stuck it through, give us a like, comment down below, subscribe, ding the bells and all that, and enjoy great music.
Do that.
Great
Play
music
Manhattan by Kings of Leon.
Stream it. Bye.